Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today I have another story that just came in. It's quite long. This is easily over 500 words. And when you're sending me your story, please go to writemac.com and read the directions to give me a quick background. It's not too difficult. Basically, I give you some directions. I'm not telling you what to write. I'm just telling you some things to include, like your age, how long you were together to start the story, and that's a good segue. A lot of people start saying thank you or they like my channel, and I do appreciate that too. I always like a little praise in my direction. Who doesn't, right? So please visit writemac.com if you got a breakup story you'd like to share with me and get my take, or book a live coaching session. Let's get right into this story here because it's getting dark out here in my little office. Let's see here, move it around. Oh, got it. First off, let me say thank you for your service to us men like me who never had older brothers or family members to learn how to get good with women, and relationship relies so much on people like you. Your efforts are much appreciated. Here's my situation. Well, let me tell you this. I'm 37 years old. I have not always been good with women, and a lot of what I've learned is through reading and YouTube videos and seminars. And mainly I'm here to help people with their breakups first and foremost. And sometimes people come back to me and ask me things about dating and going out with women. But I really hang my hat on helping you through the breakup first and foremost. But I wasn't always this knowledgeable on the topic. It took a long time. And it took an interest in it because I wasn't always good at it. So I really do appreciate the kind words. All right, let's get into it. I'm 25 and I've been dating my girl for 5 months now. She's 21. We met in class and started out with a high level of attraction from the beginning. I never chased her or displayed neediness. Good for you, because she was highly attracted. Why would you need to, right? She usually contacted me 99% of the time, to which I would always set up dates to meet and hook up at my place. Isn't that ideal? We had our ups and downs, miscommunication, so it wasn't a smooth 5 months, but we would always resolve things and kept seeing each other. We started out seeing each other and hanging out every day during school, but she had since started her internship, so I only get to see her once a week on Fridays. She works Monday, Friday, 8 to 5, and in the evening on Saturdays. She has called me a few times in between dates asking me if she could spend the night, but unfortunately, there was always something that didn't allow it, busy or unable. Whenever I pick her up on Friday, sorry, I lost my space there. Whenever I pick her up on Friday, we just go to my place, relax, and hook up. I don't take her out anywhere because after a day's work, her energy is drained. So we've been in the routine for about 3 months. Routine is not fun. The fact that you just assume she's drained, maybe you can try to take her out somewhere. So last day she was over was Friday, March 9th, 16 days ago. Wow, you're counting the days. It's how quick things change, right? It started out perfect with good vibes and laughter when I picked her up. We had planned to make dinner that night. We went into my bedroom and got comfortable just talking and cuddling. At one point, she asked me how I feel about a threesome, to which I responded with, threesomes is a touchy subject. If you want a threesome, it's because you must be unfulfilled in what you have. She loved my response and said she was testing me. He said I knew it was a test. Interesting test. Well, I mean, my question would be threesome with another woman or another guy. I guess you passed the test and you know her well, though. And at another point, she told me how a friend of hers is considering dumping her boyfriend because she has been asking him to hang out, and he would often say he has plans with his guy friend, so basically not spending that time with her. I believe this was an instance where I dropped the ball. I responded with, oh, that's a dumb reason to dump him. He has a life. He's busy. No, you're being fucking honest. You told the truth. I don't think that was dumb. Be honest. I feel she must have been hinting at me that she wants to spend more time together, not just once a week. I had shut her down and didn't register the hint. I then asked her, but you were honest. Don't start, oh, what should I say that she'll like? I don't think you're out of line for that. I then asked her if the friend dumped her boyfriend, and she said no. I told her, you see, that's a dumb reason to break up. I'm afraid she felt as if it didn't understand her. You didn't have to back it up again. What do you think? I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. It's no reason for you two to break up, for you to give your take about another. I mean, I've had girlfriends in the past that always bring up their friends' relationships. And, you know, to be honest, I don't care that much because I don't know the couple. And the fact that I'm only getting the perspective of her being her friend, I always know it's jaded and biased. And sometimes I just play devil's advocate and take the guy's side because I don't think it's fair. Honestly, they're not looking at the big picture. Still not a big deal. Later, we showered together, made dinner. It wasn't as fun as I thought it'd be, but we showered together. We got interrupted by family that arrived and a bit awkward. So you live with your family? Hooked up, and I took her home around 10:30 p.m. She seemed a bit grumpy. I told her on the way that I wanted to take her to a fun restaurant next time. She told me we can go tomorrow, but I already made plans for that Saturday. She seemed disappointed. I heard from her again till Monday night, March 12th. She told me that she got a vaginal yeast infection and asked if I was careful when I hooked up with her last time in case the same thing. So, sorry, I'm not going to mention that. I didn't review this, but that's a bit graphic to put on YouTube. I felt a bit worried when she told me this is not the experience I want her to associate with me. I simply responded with, no, I used other hands and fingers. I was honest about that. We showered together beforehand. She knows that I was definitely clean. I then said that we should go out next time for dinner, so I need to have sex till it's clear. She told me not to worry about it, and she knows how to handle it. So she basically has a vaginal yeast infection. Didn't see that one coming, buddy. She calls me 2 days later on Wednesday. I didn't answer the call since she called me on Snapchat that I had on my tablet. My phone was broke for a while, and it has no mic. I opened Snapchat 2 minutes after the missed call. She was asking me if I could spend the night over, but she quickly withdrew her offer, saying, "Never mind, you're probably busy." I responded back by saying, "Hey, I'll be chilling at my home tonight, and I can take you to work in the morning before my class starts." She did not respond for 5 hours. Wow, you counted the hours. When I saw that she replied, it was almost 12. I'm just going to skip this. When I did open it in Snapchat, she told me that she fell asleep. She sent together 9 a.m. I can't go on Friday. I have to go to work. So I responded at 5 p.m. saying, cool, I need to apologize. Let me know when you're free again. What are you apologizing for? That was on the 15th of March. I haven't heard from her since, coach. She hasn't even responded to my next text. I haven't double texted her after she left my text with no response and basically started no contact because I feel as though she was pushing me away. I since got my phone and WhatsApp fixed, but I haven't contacted her to let know about it. I don't fully understand why she isn't talking to me. Perhaps she feels I shut her down last time when she was hinting for us to spend more time. Maybe there's something else. I'm not sure. I don't want to contact her and appear needy or giving her the upper hand. I thought that I would hear from her a couple days later, but never did. Right now, I don't know if no contact will make her miss me and reach out or simply push her away further. I don't know. There's a lot of vagueness at the end of this story of why you guys stopped talking through this Snapchat thing. What is your take on this? Should I reach out to her? I mean, if you're gonna reach out to her, don't go into it saying sorry and being weak and needy. Go into it, hey, I haven't heard from you for a while. I just want to make sure you're okay, because it seems like you guys just left on you gave me all these time frames. When it did open the Snapchat, she told me she fell asleep. I can't go out on Friday. I have to work. I'm sorry. To end it like that's strange. I mean, I would just want to check on her and see, like, are you okay? Did something happen? Did you, it's just strange. Should I confront her about it through WhatsApp, letting her know my phone is working again? Yeah, I haven't heard from you for a while. I'm wondering, are you all right? Ask her what's up. I feel you're being distant. Yeah, go into this to get to the bottom of like why you're not talking. And if it gets negative and she starts wanting you to apologize and you don't feel like you did nothing wrong, then agree to disagree. I know this is a super long email. I apologize. I really appreciate your help because this girl means so much to me and I don't want to lose her. I'm just worried about making the wrong next move. Okay, so the fact that you're worried about making the next move, like if you go in and contact her, you need to go into it strong and just go in with no expectations of. It doesn't even sound like you officially broke up. And hey, it's been a while. I haven't heard from you. I just wanted to see if you wanted to get something to eat Friday night or something. I don't know how you want to put it. I don't want to coach you on the exact words to say. That would be for a live coaching session if you wanted to do that. And I would need to know a little bit more background and dig a little deeper in a coaching session. But in this particular case, you have every right to contact her again without being weak and needy, but just checking on her and seeing like, just wanted to see where we're at with things because I'm a little lost by the way the story was told on the way it ended. Yeah, like that you just weren't available. Never mind, you're probably busy. I mean, doesn't sound like you really broke up or you stopped seeing each other. So you have every right to contact her and get to the bottom of it. Once you get to the bottom of it, if she's negative, rude, whiny, complaining, all right, let it go then. You know, don't sit there and be like, oh, I can't do anything without you. Like you said in the beginning, 95% of the time she contacted you, she was attracted to you, she's still into you. So you got to leave it that way. You got to, you know, all right, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I guess this is it. Whatever you want to say. But you have every right in this particular situation to reach out to her one more time to get some clarity. Otherwise, this is going to drive you nuts. Most people at the end say, oh, they're not clear. But when they tell me their story, I'm like, well, she basically told you that she wants you to stop, you know, playing video games every night. And she told you that 6 months ago. But you're thinking it's something else, right? This particular case, it seems like, you know, you weren't seeing each other regularly. But for her to just cut you off without having a real talk first, you at least want to break up in person or in a live chat. Not through text or Snapchat text, right? All right, I hope that helps you. Please visit writemac.com if you got a breakup story to tell, or you'd like to book a live coaching session, or you find the content in my YouTube videos useful and helpful. You can make a donation at writemac.com. Thank you. Appreciate it.